put y0, you'll get x as 12. You'll get another point called b is what? 12 comma 0. What is the first condition? Condition is machine time. Machine time is what? 1.5x hours plus 3 hours should be less than or equal to 42. So 17.5 rupees you will get profit for one package, but we are producing x packages. 1.5x plus 3y should be less than or equal to 42. Welcome to the session, dear students. Today we'll go ahead with the problems of linear programming problem. So we have discussed the word problems. Now we'll continue with the same. A factory makes tennis rackets and cricket bats. A tennis racket takes 1.5 hours of machine time and 3 hours of craftsman's time and in making it, while a cricket bat takes 3 hours of machine time and 1 hour of craftsman's time. In a day, the factory has the availability of not more than 42 hours of machine time and 24 hours of craftsman's time. So now what they're asking you to find, what number of rackets and bats must be made if the factory has to work full capacity. And second one, if the product on racket and bat is rupees 20 and rupees 10 respectively, find the maximum profit of the factory when it works full capacity. So there are two questions. So we have to create two objective functions and draw the graph and solve it. Coming to the point, first we'll convert it into a table. So there are two types of products. One is tennis rackets. The other one is cricket bats. So two types of products. And for producing these two, what are the resources they are using? We'll see. So resources used. So 1.5 hours machine time they are using. So in terms of time, they told machine time. So machine time for tennis racket, it is 1.5 hours that mentioned. 1.5 hours of machine time and 3 hours of craftsman time. So for craftsman time, it is 3 hours. Resources, we are using machine time and craftsman time. For tennis racket, we are using 1.5 hours and 3 hours. For cricket bat, so when you read, cricket bat takes 3 hours of machine time and 1 hour of craftsman time. So 3 hour and 1 hour. And availability. So we'll see availability. What is the availability of machine time? They have mentioned it. So if you read, the factory's availability not more than 42 hours of machine time. So for machine time is just 42 hours and craftsman time is 24 hours. This is availability. So now we can convert it into what? Linear programming problem. So first part is number of rackets and bats that should be produced so that it works on full capacity. So therefore, number of so first let us assume let x be the number of rackets, and y be the number of cricket bats produced. This is our assumption. Now z is what? X plus y. Subject to conditions. What are the conditions? So this tennis rackets are x and cricket bats are y. So 1.5x plus 3y should be less than or equal to 42 and 3x plus 1y should be less than or equal to 24 and x comma y should be greater than or equal to what? 0. This is the formulation. So let me show you the formulation. So here resources. What are the resources? Machine time, craftsman time. And what we are producing? Rackets and bats. And when you read the question, they told it needs 1.5 hours of machine time to produce racket and 3 hours of craftsman time to produce 3 hours of craftsman time to produce the same rackets. And same thing they told, bat requires 3 hours and craftsman time for bat is 1 hour. For machine time for bat, they told 3 hours and craftsman time is 1 hour. And profit per bat is 10 rupees, profit per racket is 20 rupees, and availability of machine time is 42 hours in a day, 42 hours totally, and 24 hours for craftsman time. This is the availability they mentioned. So x and y be the number of rackets and bats produced. From this, we'll make two functions. One is Z1, this is maximum number of rackets and bats produced. And other objective function is maximize the profit. Profit per racket is 20 rupees and we are producing X rackets. So 20X it will be. Profit per bat is 10 rupees. We are producing Y bats. So 10Y. So therefore profit function is 20X plus 10Y. So now we need to maximize the production also, we need to maximize the profit also. Two different objective functions for same conditions. What is the first condition? Condition is machine time. Machine time is what? 1.5x hours plus 3 hours should be less than or equal to 42. So that's what we wrote. And second equation is what? 3x hours plus 1y hours should be less than or equal to 24 hours because not more than 24 hours is available. And x and y both are what? Greater than 0. So first formulating this. So now we have done mathematical formulation of the given situation. They have given a word problem. We converted into what? We converted into linear programming formula. So first I need to maximize total number of bats and rackets produced, and then I have to maximize the profit obtained. So two different objective functions for the same conditions. Now for these conditions we should draw the graph. So that is 1.5x plus 3y less than or equal to 42. So you know how to draw the graph. 1.5x plus 3y, this is machine time constant less than or equal to what? 42. So we'll take 1.5x plus 3y is equal to 42 and at a time we'll take x0. If you put x0, you'll get 3y is equal to 42 and you'll get y value. Y value is what? 42 divided by 3. So 3 ones are 3, 4s are. So x comma y, 0 comma 14. 0 comma 14 is one of the point and put y0. If you put y0, you'll get 1.5x is equal to 42. And solve it, you'll get x as 42 divided by 1.5. So simplify this further, you'll get a decimal. So 420 divided by 15 or okay, 5 3s are, you can leave it in fraction. 5 8s are 45, 4s are 3 2s are 6, 24. 24 means 8s are 28. So it will be 28 comma 0. So plot them. So now 28 comma 0 and this plot a graph between these 2 points, that is 0 comma 14 and this, and shading should be less than, so shade below. And second constant, what is the second constant? 3x plus y less than or equal to 24. 3x plus y less than or equal to 24. Put x 0, you will get y is equal to 24. So 0 comma 24, first we got what? 0 comma 14 will be here, 0 comma 24 will be above, 10 points above, that is 0 comma 24. Say this is A, this is B, now C this is, and if you put y0, you will get x as what? 24 by 2, 8. So 8 comma 0, this is 28, so 8 comma 0 you will get here and stretch a line between these two. So now shading for this is also less than, so shade below. Both will intermix in this region. So like that if you do, you'll get, see, both the lines will mix up here. This is the feasible region, this is the feasible region, and vertices of feasible region we call them as corner points O, A, B, C. I'm not showing more interest to draw the graph because we have discussed first 3 sessions only graphing. So same technique. So draw this graph, shade it, draw this graph, shade it. I am always telling you these two represents what? First quadrant. So these two represents first quadrant. So no need to plot this. So the graph lies within the feasible region should lie within the first quadrant. So only 2 lines, draw them and shade them. Common region of shading if you retain, we'll get a feasible region of this shape. And whatever I circled, they are the points, we call them as corner points. Take the corner points and put them in Z1. So Z1 will be maximum at 4 comma 12 and Z2 is also maximum at 4 comma 12. So Z1 says that maximum of 16 rackets and bats are produced to work at full capacity. That is, you have to produce 4 rackets and 12 bats so that the factory is made to work at full capacity. Second one says that maximum profit of 200 rupees is obtained by producing 4 rackets and 12 tennis rackets and 12 cricket bats. That's it. So I have presented neatly, and the game is simple. you know how to draw the graphs. But every time we used to have one z, but here two z's. So this is Roman 1, first part of the question. Maximum number of rackets and bats produced to get profit. And second part is what is the maximum cost. So please understand, graphing you have to become thorough from first and second session. And after that, this is here you should pay attention to convert the given word problem to mathematical form, that is formulating. Once you formulate, drawing the graph is simple. Similarly, we have one more question. A manufacturer produces nuts and bolts, two types of products. It takes 1 hour of work on machine A and 3 hours of work on machine A, machine B to produce package of nuts, and 3 hours of machine A and 1 hour of machine B to produce package of bolts, and he earns a profit of 17.5 rupees per package of nuts and 7 rupees per package of bolts. How many packages of nuts and bolts he should produce so as to maximize the profit? And machines can work at most 12 hours a day. So again, this is a manufacturing problem. So construct a table, read it and construct. We have two types of products. So this is the most important question repeated. So this particular question is repeated in your board paper. So two types of products. First you should write the product, nuts and bolts. And resources, what are the resources? They are using machine A and machine B. Machine A and the other product, other resources, what? Machine B. These are the two machines we are using. And here we are producing X package of nuts and Y package of bolts. So beginning we'll assume let X package of nuts and Y package of bolts are produced, and Y package of bolts are produced. This is our assumption. Then further, so these are the resources. Machine A and machine B are the resources. So now what is given? So to produce one package of nuts, they have given 3 hours of machine, 1 hour of machine A, 1 hour of machine A and 3 hours of machine B. So in the nuts column, 3 hours, 1 hour of machine A, they mentioned 1 hour of machine A and 3 hours of machine B. Similarly, to produce package of nuts, then similarly to produce package of bolts, 3 hours of machine A, 1 hour of machine B. So 3 hour of machine A and 1 hour of machine B. And availability, what is the availability they give? Availability when you read, so they told, so profits they give 17.5 rupees per nut. So we'll profits, if you produce one package of nut for 17.5, and for bolts they have given profits per bolt is 7 rupees. Further availability, how many packages, so that at most 12 hours they told. The more the machines, they told if he operates his machines only for 12 hours, so maximum availability is 12 each. So now that's it. So you can convert it. So what is the conclusion? They want you to maximize the profit. So Z is equal to maximize the profit. Maximize profit. Z is equal to, what is the profit per package of nut? 17.5 rupees. So 17.5 rupees you will get profit for one package, but we are producing X packages. So total profit on nuts is 17.5x. And if you produce one bolt package, you will get 7 rupees. You are producing Y. So total profit you are getting is 7Y by producing bolts. So total profit is 17.5x plus 7y. This is the total profit which we need to maximize. If you want to solve any LPP, first you should formulate. To formulate, first you should write objective function. This is the objective function. What is objective function? A function which we need to maximize or minimize. Here they mentioned, when you read the question, they mentioned maximize the profit. Maximize is what? Profit. So therefore I am maximizing, so this. And subject to what are the conditions? Subject to condition number 1, I'll write this, x comma y should be greater than or equal to 0 for sure, because number of packages of nuts and bolts should be more than 0. At least it should be 0, it cannot be negative, so non-negative constant. And second is machine A constant. What is machine A constant? 1x plus 3y should be less than or equal to 12 hour. x plus 3y. Machines cannot operate more than 12 hours, at most 12 hours they told. And second, machine B constant, 3 times x plus 1 time y. So 3x plus y, this is also less than or equal to 12. So total these three constants, you should draw the graph. So now I'll explain. See, this is a presentation. So whatever I wrote there, the same thing. Solution starts with what? Assumption. Let x and y be represent the number of package of nuts and number of package of bolts. Clearly, you know, x and y number of packages cannot be negative, so they should be greater than or equal to 0. And second, what are the resources we are using? We are using machine A and machine B. This is so machine A and machine B are the resources. And to produce nuts, we need 1 hour of machine time, 3 hours of this, 3 hours of machine B. And to produce bolts, 3 hours of machine time and 1 hour of machine B time. This table is filled by reading the problem. And they told profit for one package of nut is 17.5 rupees. Profit for one package of bolt is 7 rupees. So total availability they mentioned 12 rupees. So now mathematical formation. First we should maximize the profit. How to maximize the profit? So what is the profit? Profit obtained for nut is 17.5. We are producing X packages of nuts. So 17.5x. And we'll get 7 rupees profit for one package of bolt. We are producing Y availability. So then subject to the conditions. These are the conditions 1, 2, 3. X plus 3y less than or equal to 12. Machine A constant. Machine B constant. 3x plus y less than or equal to 12. This is non-negative constant. Number of bolts and nuts should be always greater than or equal to 0. Then first line you draw and shade it. You will get. So graphing this is important and easy. So first is what? X plus 3y is equal to 12, you equate. X is equal to 0 if you do, you'll get y as 4. So 1 point you got, 1 point is 0, 4. And similarly put y0, if you put y0, you get x as 12. The other point you'll get b is what? 12 comma 0. X plus 3y less than or equal to 12. So equate it to 12. X plus 3y equate it to 12. Put x 0, you'll get y as 4. 1 point you got, that is 0 comma 4. Put y0, you'll get x as 12. You'll get another point called b is what? 12 comma 0. So now draw the graph. This is x axis and this is y axis. And one of the point is what? 0 comma 4. 0 comma 4 is a point on what axis? 0 comma 4 is a point on y axis. Then put y0, you'll get 12 comma 0. 12 comma 0 is another point on x axis. So stretch a line. So now we'll get this and shade below because less than. And second one is what? 3x plus y equal to 12. That is also less than or equal to what? 12. Now put x is equal to 0. You'll get y as 12. So point on y axis is 0 comma 12. 0 comma 12, we call it as C. x0 means point on y axis. Then put y0. If I put y0, I'll get x as 4. So that is another point 4 comma 0. So 4 comma 0 is here. D 4 comma 0. So stretch a line between these two. Shade. This is also shade below. Both the shadings will mix at this, and this is point of intersection. This is how we'll get feasible region. And this origin APD, OAPD, these are the vertices of corner points. So you'll get a graph like this. So one of the corner point, this is a common region of shading. This is the point of intersection which suits at what? 3 comma 3. So now dear students, C, O, B are corner points. Take suitable scale, do it on a graph sheet, you will get a perfect point of intersection 3 comma 3. That's a good problem and repeated problem. So now O, A, B, C, substitute in Z. When you substitute O, you'll get Z0. When you substitute 4 comma 0 in the place of X and Y, you'll get 70. When you put 3 comma 3, you'll get 73.5. And when you get 0 point, when you substitute 0, 4, you'll get 28. So maximum is what? 73.5. So Z maximum is 73.5. It is obtained by producing 3 packages of nuts and 3 packages of bolts. So this is the conclusion. This basic problem is most important, repeatedly asked in your board papers. So I hope all of you understood. I'll see you in my next session. Please sit and practice both the graphs. Today, whatever we discussed, the second problem is most important. Become thorough with this for your board exams. Thanks for attending. Thank you.